My tripod.
Nice.
Oh my goodness. Careful with the leaves. It might be too windy. I forgot to bring my tripod with me, and it is the only thing other than my face cleanser again that I forgot to pack. My hand is very shaky. I'm not real stable with my hands. It is what it is, and I've got to work with it because I really do want to vlog today. Today we are in Hardinsburg, Indiana at the cutest little, I don't know if it's officially a cabin because it technically does look like a little tiny house from the outside, like our previous 2 cabins and 1 tiny home. We are in rural Indiana, so there's not very much around. Oh, the fly is up here, Lovey. It is. There's 2 flies.
What?
Giant flies, 2 of them. 1. The other one está en el envase de lamp. Yeah, step on me, that's fine. For this trip, we are only here for 1 night, unfortunately, but the really good thing about this Airbnb is that the checkout time is at 3 p.m., which is probably the latest Airbnb checkout time we have ever had, and it is currently a little after 1 o'clock. We meant to get here a lot earlier, but we just had a lot of different pit stops to do. But we are finally here and it is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to show you the outside first and then the inside. And while I do that, my husband's gonna hunt down some flies that are in the house. This is our view from the porch. This is our home for tonight. There's a little table that they decorated with a pumpkin on it, which is so cute. There is a fire pit to roast marshmallows, and we are also going to make hot dogs. I absolutely love a fire pit. But look at this house. It looks so quirky. I really like this little cabin because it honestly gives me Alice in Wonderland vibes almost because of how absolutely wacky and quirky it is. Like, it just looks like such a mess of a house, but it is so cute inside. So let's go on inside. After you come in through the door, we have the bathroom on our right side. This is a very small bathroom. I'm not mad at it. This is to be expected, and it is very nicely kept, which is the important part. Right off to the side, there is also the kitchenette. It is not a full kitchen, so there is not a stove in this cabin. This is the living area, just a very small, cozy space. We have these slanted windows, which again, I am just absolutely obsessed with. I just think it adds so much character to this house. Now onto the second floor or loft area, really. This is our sleeping area. How cute! I think I'm going to love spending the night here and just relaxing. Our cabin is over there, and right up here, there's a beautiful little pond.
The duck.
How do you know?
He was just picking at his feathers. I might have seen us.
Hello.
It's a snapping turtle.
Is it a turtle or a duck?
It's a dog.
I don't know if the sun lets you see the horse, but there's a horse there. It's a beautiful gazebo. I mean, this whole property is so stunning. Don't think they enjoy our presence. it don't. We have been pretty unproductive. I think I mentioned earlier, but my husband had not slept in over 24 hours. He took a quick nap. I sat on the recliner and scrolled on my phone. Holly took a nap. We woke up and decided to take Holly on a stroll on the property grounds. I really wanted her to meet a horse. The horse did not want to meet her. Trying to make some tea since it has gotten a little chillier and we are getting hungry, so we packed a lot of food for this one night trip. Also, shout out to my sister who got me this tea kettle because it comes in handy. This cabin does not actually come with any kind of TV or entertainment, but I brought my iPad.
Knot tying exemplifies the skill.
So we finished the movie. We were watching Clover Hitch, which is very loosely based on the BTK killer. Me and my husband are into true crime, and it's so wild.
That was freaky good though.
Yeah.
Like normally they're not as good. This time it was a really good show.
Where are you at? Where's your head? Oh. There you are. But while we were eating and snacking and watching a movie, the nighttime is upon us now. We very much wanted to make hot dogs and s'mores. I am actually very stuffed after our girl dinner. I think we're probably just going to make s'mores. Or are you still hungry?
I might have one hot dog just for the fun.
Yeah, I might have one as well. Let's go outside and get cooking. This is how it looks all lit up with the string lights. We're hoping to do some stargazing tonight, but I don't know how well that is going to go because it does look like a bit of a cloudy day. What's the status on our fire, love?
She's burning. Did it. By the fire.
S'more time. I feel like I never get footage of the s'mores. And now it won't focus on my s'more. There we go. S'more time. Dropping s'more time.
The hot dogs were really good. They were freaking awesome. The s'mores, probably the best s'mores we've ever made, ever.
So now we are going to go outside and gaze up at the stars, which was really the main point of entertainment for this trip. It was a fail on the stargazing. So when we first went out there to start our fire, it was a beautiful clear night. We gazed up for a little bit. We went further out away from the cabin light, and it was a sky so full of stars like we had never seen before, and a really big cloud system moved in, so we couldn't see a single thing. Jupiter is always one of the brightest, celestial items in the sky, and then even that was just barely visible once that cloud system completely moved in. So all of the other stars stood not a chance. So that was a little upsetting because we had a little taste of what it looked like and we were so excited, but we did see a shooting star. For some reason I always thought like shooting stars was like a very once in a lifetime kind of experience, so I'm very happy to have seen it twice. And now we are settling in to watch the disappearance at Clifton Hill. My husband and I both run pretty hot, So that may be too many layers for us tonight.
I'm gonna sleep on top of this stuff.
Yeah, I think so as well, because it seems like there's a lot of layers in there. This is the mess. That is our living room area. It is 1:15 a.m. and... Huh?
It's 1
Is that what I said?
Yeah, 1 a.m.
Oh, you're hilarious. Anyways, how would you describe our first day?
Our day here.
Our day here, yeah.
It was really good. It's kind of weirded out a little bit at first, but you get used to it. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, but we did run into an issue with the flies, as I probably will include. We killed one of them, and then 2 more would appear, and we'd kill them, and like more would keep popping up every time we killed one. So that was annoying. It looks like we finally got rid of all of them.
There was at least
10.
10.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 15.
There were even a ton of flies already dead on the ground. I did mention it to the host, and she said that they had also picked up a lot of flies off of the ground, and what they think happened is that the previous guest left the door open. But again, I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal, I guess. It was just frustrating having to keep killing these flies. I think we're gonna call it a night. We're just going to scroll in bed until we pass out, and then hopefully we can wake up early tomorrow. Yip yip! Hi there! Just don't fall at night. I think we actually have a quick clip in our Marengo travel vlog. You can't see it, but you can hear Holly actually slip down the stairs. And I laughed, I think, in that clip, but because I knew she was okay. My husband saw her, she was okay. Good morning. Balancing you on a water jug. We stopped by Porky's in Paoli on our way in, and it was supposed to be a really big dinner last night, but we were much too stuffed. So, breakfast. Today we are waking up early to have breakfast, clean up all of our stuff, put everything in the car, go have a look around the grounds again. I want to see if the horses will approach me now. I kind of want them to meet Holly. Not in a, we're gonna throw Holly into their enclosure kind of way, but I want them to get kind of close to where Holly can really see them and the horse can see Holly. I just want Holly to know what a horse is. As I was editing, I realized that I once again forgot to do an outro for the vlog, so here I am many months later, finally ending this video. We ended up leaving about 2 hours before the actual checkout time. We had planned to stay up until 3 o'clock, but the fly situation was just out of control. The previous night, we thought we had killed all of the flies, which was already in probably like the 20s of the amount of flies that we killed, the amount of flies that were already just dead sitting on the floor. And then the next morning, we were starting all over again. As we were eating our brunch, we started seeing flies all over the place again, and it was just very frustrating for me. It was very frustrating for my husband, who was having to like kill all of these flies. We're trying to have a peaceful brunch and we've got flies flying all over the place. It was very frustrating. So my husband just decided, you know what, we're packing up and we're leaving. Like, I just can't take this anymore, and I don't blame him. I was very annoyed as well. We did reach out to the host people and they weren't sure what had happened. They said that they had also cleaned up quite a number of flies before we even got there, which I think I might have mentioned in the video. So they just don't know what happened. They don't know what the situation was. It was a very beautiful place. The weather was stunning. I'm glad that Holly got to walk around a bit of farmland, kind of see a horse from far away. Sadly, the inside of the actual cabin was not the best. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you next week with another bookish video.